Hello everybody, welcome back to Construction Simulator. This is episode number 6. We are right where we left off here at the base of the bridge to be anyways. We obviously have a part of the retaining wall built for us, but all of this we did ourselves. We just had to deliver some construction materials and pour some pillars, which are, I assume, underneath these rebar meshes here, with a big drill and a concrete truck. And then this was automatically built, so I assume the next step is going to be pouring the slab and doing a bunch more stuff with whatever the materials we have here are. And we have the rest of the materials that are required as well right here and on the truck, which I believe we have to deliver across the way, as you can see over there. So that's where we are now. Let me just listen back to the stream real quick. I'm going to get in here, just make the engine a bit louder, and listen back to the stream just to make sure the audio is working before we get going. Appreciate you all being here. Okay, sounds good. Let's just start then. Let me just fix my mic. I'll quit. We could do the materials first. I guess that'd be an easy one, since we're already sitting in the truck. So yeah, let's just go ahead and do that. Turn the camera on. You can see the wheel and the joysticks. Can't put that rebar mesh on the truck here at the same time, although as I would. We're going to have to come back and do that as a separate trip. Let me just make sure my chat is refreshed so it works too. Sometimes that is required. There we go. So the bridge is 8% complete. It's a long way to go. Interesting hand placement when I steer here. Likes to grab the top of the wheel. You know, I hope this marker's at the right spot. Well, it is, but it's not telling me the right thing because it doesn't understand that there's no bridge there right now. So we'll just figure it out on our own. Oh. Well, that wasn't good. Forgot how the brakes are in this game. Really gotta slam them on in advance. Otherwise this thing will not turn. Okay, we crossed the water here. Excuse me. We can't just get on the highway there, so we're gonna have to take the next left. Around there. Excuse me. Those guys are running the red too, so it's fine. Sometimes I follow the traffic laws, but not always. Takes a good while to get around otherwise here. At least we're doing the manual deliveries and not just having them delivered right to us. Might not be delivering it the most realistic way, but that's okay. Here we are. We're at the other side of the site. There's no way down here if I remember right, so I'm gonna get the equipment down there. I'm gonna be on the highway. Literally off the side of the highway. Oh yeah, and the barrier is gone, so we're gonna get ourselves on the highway to get down there. Figured that would be not good because of the barriers on the side. to do some illegal maneuvers here. Cross over and then do a U-turn. This just turns into a boulevard up here, so it's won't be too hard to do that. Maybe right here, we can just go over. Oh, it's highway's fully closed for the bridge construction. Seems a bit extreme, but alright. There's all the room we need. Yeah, this whole segment is closed. That's not necessary. Okay. Well, let's park on the road, I guess. So we're not in the area in case it builds like a form immediately, which it probably will. And the highway shut down, so I may as well use the space. Alrighty. That's not the button I want to push. Just grab a drink of coffee. Alright, let's see if I can remember how to do this. It's only been a day, so it should be fine. That was pretty smooth. Be precise with this. Look at that. Exactly where they want it. Okay, we don't need to be that precise. Let's put this little bag here next. Can use the extension to go down too. Makes it easy. And then we'll get the forms and the big rebar mesh. We gotta of course go back over to the other side and grab it. I think this is the side for the forms over here. Yes it is. Obviously we'll put the far one down first. Unless it won't let me. Okay, maybe they're different forms. Let's go ahead and right there. But wants that one first. Let's give it to that one first. Oops, hit the truck. I'm sure we'll just these over top of the other ones. Gently put it down. Perfect. Welcome to those who have joined the stream, by the way. Happy to have you here. Let's reset the crane. Okay, reset. Switch driving modes. Let's see what the fastest way to get over there is. Guess just continue down the highway, get off, and go over. Since the highway shut down, we can at least use it. Don't have to worry about traffic. Rebar mesh is right there where the mouse is. Apologize for the mouse being on the screen sometimes. It's just how the game acts when it's in windowed full screen like this. Sometimes it's off to the side. Yes, you can. Hope everyone's doing well and having a good day. Good Monday. I did not work today, so that's why I'm streaming so early. Okay. Was not paying attention there. Pulling up the map, I guess. We don't need to have the map visible right now. There we go, it's a much faster way over. Alright. Now let's go through that whole city portion. Oops. You can see my wheel has to turn a lot more real life than it is in the truck, which is also why steering is so much like a boat. Like I could steer so much to turn the thing, but that's just how it's set up in the settings. Might be able to change it, but it's not really worth it. It's okay. For a game like this, it's fine. I'm not racing or anything like that. Bottom part. We're just doing something with OBS. There we go. Welcome everyone who's just joined, by the way. We're just moving this one rebar mesh over to the other side. Nice quick to speed load this thing up. It would extend as we're coming out like that. Nice, quick and smooth. Yeah, my practice is paying off. And back in we go. Look how fast that was. Big bump in the road that we just hit. And that concrete truck will start to pour the slabs. We already have a bunch of concrete in it because the pillars didn't take much. So we have a lot of, probably about 75% of the truck full still. Not sure if that'll be enough for one slab or not. I have to do a couple trips for each side. With this new highway path, it's much faster to get to the other side, luckily. Oh, it's that's where the resort, I guess, is probably going to be. Like they said, it's too remote because of the bridge is out. There's no bridge there. I don't know if we're going to have to build a resort there or if it's just going to spawn in once the bridge is done. Cool if we have to build that too. Little diner right there, I never noticed that. I wonder if we should get some fuel and maintenance while we are directly passing this gas station. I think we will. It's still half and half actually. Let's just leave it there. How are people getting off the highway right there if it's closed? The game is thinking about that. Unless it's just a construction zone. No, it's fully shut down. It's definitely not required, but okay. I could just close a lane or something. Why am I using my turn signal? There's no one here. It's all to ourselves. Probably going to go past the site by quite a bit because there's no... Oh no, there's no barrier right there. Perfect. I'll say there's no way to cross over. Perfect. Perfect. These unloaded. Perfect. There we go. The other form is built like we expected. Now we just got to pour a bunch of concrete. Oh, they brought it all the way up to 12% total completion. We'll just move this truck out of the way. We'll park it very close for when we need it next. Leave it on the highway, right over here. That looks great. That's okay. Alright, let's head over to our other vehicle. Vehicle fleet, concrete mixer, and enter. What OBS is... Oh, it's giving me something. Let's make sure we're still streaming. We are. On was... OBS has a warning. Oh, I was trying to exit. I'm sure I want to exit. I do not. Turn the headlights back on. Warning lights. No, that's not that. That's our hazards. Oh, on all lights. That's what I want. And headlights. There we go. Press the button to put our chute on there. Now, we probably have to use the concrete pump to get everywhere here. Let's just start pouring with the chute at the end, just in case we don't. It's going to flow everywhere, but I don't think so. Maybe the first load can just be dumped in like this. No, it can't. Okay. Let's go ahead and take the chute off then. Switch to worker mode. Alright. Let's get this stupid thing up. This is just not my favorite to use. Controls are very not intuitive. Or not as intuitive, I should say. It's kind of fun. Okay. We need to turn this part on. Pouring into the hopper. Okay, this is extended like this. Like this. Okay, and then main boom down. There we go. It's harder than it looks, this thing. Out like this, down like that. There we go. Okay, what's up? Can I do this? Okay, this will bring us back in. Trying to get this area better here. This way. I didn't bother moving more into the middle because I knew it would take more than one truck of concrete. Actually got down more than I thought with one truck, which is nice, so you won't need too much. 2 loads per side should do it. The most I can reach here? I think so. Well, maybe a little bit more like this. Extend that one fully. Lower the main boom. That's the furthest we can reach. I'm generally understanding how to do the controls, so just kind of a weird hand configuration to get used to. Stop this pouring and reset the equipment. And we'll just empty the last little bit with the chute on the other side, and then we'll go get more. Alright, let's go get one. 73% done, that's not bad. So another truck will finish that and then probably do about half of the next one. So we'll fill it up twice. So we own this too. We don't have to worry about paying rental fees and just having it sit around with concrete in. Very glad we bought this with the extension arm bumper version. Some blast in here. We're in a rush to get this concrete here. We're not lined up anywhere. Come on. What's going on here? Oh, we have to be further in. There we go. $16,000. Full truck of concrete. Curious what just this stage is paying us. Let's see. For reference of having the materials, 159,000. So obviously the materials cost money too. But I think they weren't very much. Maybe like they're like 10,000 maybe for all the materials. I was about to go to the other side. And then like that's like 30. That's maybe 40,000 credits of concrete, maybe 50,000. 2.5 trucks just for the stage, so they're paying us 100 and something, 150 for the stage, so plenty of room for profit. 120 total. The job is 1.4 million, so we're making a profit no matter how much we spend. Really, we're not going to spend that much. Whipping this thing. Slam the brakes on. Hit the outriggers. Let's enter the chute here. One second, I gotta reset this. Let's go back to that. There we go. want to have it kind of laid out in a different way here. Should be a little easier to manage. Start turning that part on. Pouring it from quite high, but that's okay. Nice. Easy. Just gotta pour the other side. Didn't use much of the truck, so yeah, just the rest of this and one full load should do the other side. No problem. Oh. I was looking down at OBS for a second to make sure everything was working. Not where I was driving, but hey, this worked. That looked intentional almost. It was not. Sweet. Quicker way up. We've gone down that way, but I didn't expect it to work upwards. Oh, I didn't mean to go in here because you have the whole thing, but anyway, we're right here. We have to pass it anyway. Let's just see. We may as well fill it up, I guess. It'll take away the risk of it actually needing like that 70% or 65%, whatever it was, plus a full truck, and then a little more. We know 2 full trucks would for sure do it, so it could save us a trip. So yeah, waited my turn there. Totally legal. So I think when we finished the last job, we were what, like 450 or 4? I have to look. Maybe 490, 500. We were around this for money. We didn't have much less. Obviously, we had to pay for the concrete and the materials so far. We haven't completed many other job stages. We would have got paid some for the drilling. Quite a bit probably, but then we also had to rent the drill, so we aren't in the most profitable stages of it yet. Even the crane work, it seems like one of the longest stages of the bridge building. And that's only 50,000, and we have to rent the crane, but still all profit, obviously. I'm sure something like excavating is going to be where we make a lot of money, because it's going to take a long time if we need to excavate any portions. And we have an excavator already, so we don't have to rent it. But I'm not sure if I saw that on the list of on the job scope, so we'll see what needs to be done here. The road's blocked off, so we don't have to worry about where we park this thing. Just right here is fine. I'm just getting it unfolded quicker now. I know which way I have to hold the sticks to do that. Keep it centered because we can usually just pour in the center and it fills up everything. A rebar wouldn't really look like that. We need forms obviously on the top to build that second stage of concrete. I wonder if I can do all of it with one truck. No, or 56% done, and we're more than 56% empty, so it's not gonna happen. Let me close. Sorry, I need to extend that main boom down. There we go. Forget the controls again. Really close. Yeah, it's close, but not 95%. That's pretty annoying. Okay, the concrete shop's not too far away. Vector is right. Can't see it. It's like over there. Are enjoying the gameplay. It's quite a relaxing game to play. It's slow paced. It's fun to play. I imagine it's pretty chill to watch too. Or at least we'll just still do a full load up, and then we'll have it sitting in the truck for next time. I'm sure we'll need more than literally in the same job, so. $16,000 more. Fuel maintenance for this vehicle. Just saying that because I'm looking at the fuel station, so I was thinking about it. A nice quick entrance to our private highway. Really quick to finish my 5%. In fact, I should be able to do it with the chute because it's the very end of it. It's an area I can access easily. Yep, that's perfect. Press the button to put the chute out. Back it up in those durable quality mirrors. Done. Nice and easy. Shoot away. Keep the concrete truck off to the side as well. 190,000, not 150. Nice. So it must be the 150 that you see plus materials. If so, that's crazy. I thought that was like plenty to make profit with materials, but it's great. 679,000 bucks. Alright, so what are we doing now? Oh, we're pouring more. Okay, I should have read that before I just did what I did. I didn't go very far. But back it up. Looks like that's gonna take a lot of concrete for these, so we will park in the middle just in case it can do more than one, and we can reach both. But I don't know about that. Okay, never mind. This thing's shorter than I thought. Well, we can reach it. Barely. Oh, wait, no. Never mind. We can reach it quite a bit. We're just going to let it fill up. And leave it when we need to. How's it going down? I'm not pushing down. Should flow around pretty easy. Yeah. Oh. Well, dang. That was aggressive. Alright, we're gonna need so much concrete. Because it adds more pillars every time we pour. Okay. We're gonna be back and forth from the shop for a little while. Oh my gosh, it did it again. Alright. This is probably going to be out of reach of this situation now. Because it got my thing. It's locked in there now. Yeah, it does. I gotta do a reset. Okay, we'll just start pouring the other side with the last little bit of concrete we have. I don't think we'll be able to reach there from here. Out there. And this will be a good test of if they pay materials separately. It's going to take a lot of concrete, so a lot of money. So we'll look at how much the job is supposed to pay, and then we'll see how much they actually pay us after this stage. It's not empty. What are you talking about? What are you talking about empty? Oh, it's not. Keep pouring. There we go. Just wouldn't pour in there for some reason. Just not happy with it. There we go. Actually pouring a huge percentage of this column. This amount of concrete. Thought this would be like 30%. Almost all of it. Now it's empty. Hey, Viffy49, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Reset this. Now let's check it like what I said we were gonna do and check the price. So this is $640,000 section, so I assume that means it's going to obviously include the price materials, because that is a huge amount for just pouring for labor. But we'll see. I don't know, that's at least like probably 2 more truckloads on this side, and then the other side a few, so yeah, we're going to be going back and forth a lot here. It's not too far. So yeah, the cars are spawning into the highway right here somehow, even though the entrance isn't closed. time. Pass a couple people here, just nice and safely like that. Okay. As long as we don't hit them, it's okay. Just come in here nice and quick. Need to be quick when you have this much concrete to go in. Okay. So we're probably gonna go below 600,000 with all the concrete we made here. I saw that coming. Sorry, buddy. I mean, I didn't. I could have just let go of the gas. Oops. Yeah, seems like my turn. Again, luckily it's not a far drive. You got a cool setup. Thank you, Viffy. I appreciate it. There are two, a Logitech and a Thrustmaster joystick. Well, I got both of them quite cheap. It's a pretty attainable setup. Just gotta cross the bridge on the private highway. Yeah, see, there's cars right there, but they're literally just spawning in right there. It's gonna be a massive bridge. We're done with it. Doesn't seem worth it for how little traffic there is in the area, but yeah, it's alright. They're paying for it. I will build it. Isn't close to this one this time. So we can easily reach all the way up there. All the way around. Not that one, this one. Down like that, there we go. Let's try to get this pillar completely done before we move on to the other one. Even though that first stage is almost done over there. Oops. Pouring concrete all over the wood. Okay, it's working. Probably gonna trap me in again when it builds another column. Oh no, that's it. Clear the marked area. And it built another column. Alright. Let's keep going up. I wonder how many we're gonna have to do. How high? I mean, we gotta do this four different spots. Single play in this game, but can you play on keyboard? Or do you have to play on controller? You can play on keyboard. If I press F1 here, you'll see all the movements and stuff all have controls on keyboard. Like this is using the arrow keys, WSAD. It's going to be a little trickier to get used to, I think, but it's definitely possible. Another one. We're at the back up. We're not even close enough to reach this. Well, maybe. If I extend the boom like that. Yeah, okay. Keyboard actually might be a little bit easier than controller. Not easier than joysticks, but easier than controller because you have more buttons. There's a lot of different movements you have to do with these machines. Come on, it's not pouring in the right spot. There we go. Luckily these pillars don't take much concrete. So with one truck load you can do quite a bit, but still. Up again. Oh my gosh. Okay, we basically have no concrete left. So I'm not gonna like try to reposition the truck and reach that. I'm just gonna go with more concrete. This thing might not be large enough for this job. It should be okay. Oh, it's glitching out. Whoa. Okay, I'm just gonna reset it. I don't know what's happening. Let's go get more concrete. I know the truck has like 5% left in there, but can't do anything with that. It's convenient, it dries so quickly. Instantly. Traffic starts to come in here. Oh, come on. Excuse me. Thought I was going to make it around that guy, my bad. No, we're not going to go straight. This time we're going to turn right here. I think this is faster. And then turning left and going straight into the plant. I like this way more. That guy's lucky. Oh, come on. Hit the building immediately stops me. Alright, I'll drive a little more carefully. Still quickly, but I'll hit the brake when I need to. They're probably sarcastic. I'm skidding all over, but I am their main client. That's not their only client. So they gotta like me. Load was a little bit cheaper, obviously, because we still had a tiny bit left in there. I went this way again, even though I could have gone the other way. Just have it. It's okay. Are you driving carefully? Maybe not lawfully, but that's okay. Please don't turn left. Okay, thank you. So you seem to max out around 91, 92. That's how fast our flatbed truck maxes out at too. So it's not just because it's a full loaded cement truck. It might be the max speed in the game. For like trucks, maybe once you get the car, sports car, you can probably go a little faster. If you ever would need that. Okay, we gotta park right up to that thing now to get max height. Surprising they make us reach so high. That's cool, though. I thought that last one was going to be the final one. Okay, where the boom starts is actually where we want to be closest, not the back of the truck. So we want it to be right here. for hopefully maximum reach. Is almost all we got. That is basically all we got. That is perfectly straight up, or basically straight up, and it is not enough. Do we have to rent a bigger humper truck just for the last little bit? That's annoying. That's crazy. I didn't know if there is a bigger one. Or you know what? I think there's that truck dedicated to pumping. That's obviously gonna be bigger. Like, at least our cement mixer has this. It's not like we rented the wrong thing. This is one that we already have, so. How long does the project, like, building bridge take? It all depends. Every single project, you can change the scope level. Just put them in here. So you see this duration is all of them. This is the longest option. You can change low, medium, high job scope. And it essentially raises your earnings, but it takes longer. So I always have it on high, so the longest. So it's taken, I'm not sure, maybe 45 minutes was spent on it last stream, maybe half an hour only. That got us to 8%, and now however long I've been streaming today, on top of that, we're at 22%, so it takes quite a while. It's pretty slow progress, which is nice. It's satisfying. You get to use each machine for a while instead of just using it for 5 minutes and it's over. But also, this bridge is probably one of the larger jobs in the game. I didn't realize that was like leaning. I mean, it's a really early on job actually, so they probably do get bigger. Let's just pour what we can with this truck before we rent anything bigger. If we get all the pillars done to that level, then we can rent the big one for the very end. Crunch it up like this. That's hard to reach so low. There we go. At least it's waiting for me to move out of the way this time to build more. There we go. Definitely didn't bring enough building materials for all this. It should have made the order bigger. Obviously it would have taken longer, but kind of weird to only bring like two concrete form trays over here, and it's like a giant bridge. Oh, come on. I'm being messy here. There we go. Now it's filling up. Also, if you like it short, not just can you have the job scope on low, but basically everything you can, there's like a speedy way to do it. Like fast traveling. Every time I go to this concrete plant, that's a lot of driving. You could fast travel every single time if you wanted. Obviously, you'll lose some of your profit, but it's an option. So if you only like doing the actual machine work and not driving at all, then you can skip all of it. I'm dropping it pretty far. I don't like that. Okay, that's not working anyway. Okay, I gotta scrunch it up like this. There we go. I sometimes know what I'm doing, not always. Not most of the time. And we're getting low on concrete, but we'll at least be able to finish this column, I think. Maybe one more level higher, I'm not sure. Could finish it nice. A very small drop left. But I may as well put it in here. Still reach this high. And I'm just gonna reset. We're doing a lot of crane work, so I'm not gonna roll it all down manually. And that's the last one we can pour with this truck. So we'll go fill up and do that. And we're going to start filling up the pillars on the other side. Let me just check that there is a bigger pumper available. I'm pretty sure. There is the dedicated one. Machine glass. Concrete pumps. Oh yeah, there we go. There's 3 pump trucks on their own. How much is this game? I forgot. I'm not actually sure how much it is. I got it on sale, but it was also a while ago, so yeah, I'm not sure what the full price is, and it varies per country as well, so it's probably different in the US than it was in Canada. The sidewalks are meant to be driven on sometimes, as long as there's no people there. Excuse me. That was on him. Perfect. Oh, come on, I clipped the tree. Probably the last truckload of concrete we can bring to the side here. I'll park nice and close. We'll be able to finish the pillar we were working on, and hope we'll try to go one more higher. Like that's the one we couldn't reach on the other side, but we'll park even closer and just see if we can maybe squeeze it out. That's hopefully the last one to be built too. If it goes any higher than that, we'll definitely need a pumper truck, but let's get literally right up here. The outriggers are going to hit the pillar even though it's fine. No, they aren't. That's good. Let's go straight up. Straight up. Now this one. This one. And turn it around. Keep the boom straight up. There we go. So obviously we can reach this one, no problem. Bend it. I'm hitting it against the scaffolding there. Okay, oops. Is that working? Just gotta find a spot where it works. There we go. That's working. That pillar, or that main boom, moves over time without the stick at all. I don't know if it's the joystick or if it's the weight of the concrete coming out. I think it might be the joystick. Let's get out of the way. Let's try this thing. Full extension. Lower a little bit. No, it's not going to reach it. Let's see. I move it like this. Can't get that in there. No. Can't get that little end piece there. Alright, that's what we expected though. We'll need a pump truck. Let's go fill up the pillars on the other side first. Ooh, look at that. Racing out of here. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th pillar. I think it is. Either 5th or 6th. That is a lot of concrete. So we'll probably need 4 loads on the other side. 2 for each pillar. And we have obviously this amount too, so we'll see. Either 3 refills or 4, barely. At least it'll be slightly less driving. So there's slightly closer to the concrete. You know, so it's 2 loads exactly on each side. I'm going to fill up on the way over there. We're at like 75% here, so thinking we would use that and still need to fill 4 times, so let's do this, then we will have to fill only 3 times. Hopefully. Yeah, for those who are wondering why I drive so crazy anyways, I started driving realistic when we first started playing this game, but I mean, there's a lot of driving to do. You could skip a lot of it, but I'd rather drive like that and not skip it. Make it feel more realistic than driving, following by the rules, taking forever, and then end up skipping a lot of it. So you can actually do the more interesting stuff. So, and it's fun. It's kind of fun to whip around this little town. Cars are pretty predictable, so pretty easy to avoid. We're about to level up to level 10, so I'm wondering what that's going to give us. Guess we'll see. I think I'm going to try to find a nice way down this hill. Not go all the way down the road, because that's going to be one of the big things that slows us down to get more concrete. Is this drive down this hill or up around the road. So if I just go down right here, should be fine. Don't worry about it. If you like realism, don't look for that little part. Uh-oh. It's okay. Okay, just push through. You got it? You got it? Come on, little thing. Okay, maybe driving around is worth it. Uh-oh. Actually, if I reset now, am I going to be on this road? Yes. It's, you go to the nearest road, so seems like a cheaty way to do that. Alright, let's go ahead and park up. Put the boom nice and close to it. I don't remember how high one load will get us. I think it's quite a bit, but it's not to the top, that's for sure. I think I'll need 2 loads per pillar. Or like 1.75 or something. How you get unstuck, you press delete or backspace. Sorry. And it will spawn you to the closest road. Which is nice. Try not to use it too much, but it happens sometimes. There we go. Construction machine is empty. What are you talking about? Oh, I didn't start this pouring. There we go. It's not working. It's going out. Why am I pushing the wrong one over and over? How do I get that? There we go. Sometimes the thing messes with my head and I feel like I forgot all the controls. It's still not working. Come on. Over up here, there we go. Luckily you can't waste the concrete, so if you're pouring where it shouldn't go, then it doesn't go down at all, which is nice. Get out of the way. Yeah, the first time it didn't make me get out of the way at all. It was trapped me in. Well, oops. It's working. It's kind of nice with that little green circle. You can see where the concrete is, the fill level. Making my work day go by much faster. Kinda doubt the slow pace would help very much, but hey, I'm glad. Obviously you gotta chill posting if you're just watching YouTube, that's nice. Okay. And moving back, man, I hate this thing the most. Like this. Too many booms to move around. Okay, I'm dropping it pretty far, but it's working, so that's fine. Yeah, I think it needs a 1.5 trucks per pillar. Just wasting tax $30 as usual. Perfect. And I do that constantly, so. Okay, we're just about empty, but we'll pour the last little bit in here. Okay. Oh, need to go back like this. Now we're empty, alright. And I would reset it manually, but it's trapped in the wood again. Scaffolding. Thanks for that. Tempted to go up that side again, but I'll probably get stuck, so we'll go around the long way. This actually doesn't take as much time since we're not stuck. Good the corner. It doesn't drift too well. Just keeps going forward. This bridge is such overkill. But we're getting paid good for it, so that's fine. Actually, 1.4 million credits or dollars for what they're getting does not seem worth it. They should be paying at least 200 million. Government contracts. Well, that's the employee parking lot. This way. Don't worry about that. So it takes about 1.5. If I put this in the other side, and then we fill up again, that should be maybe enough for both pillars, but I don't know. Either way, when we get a pump truck, dedicated pump truck, we're going to need to have more concrete to load into that, obviously, so that will not be the only refill. Well, one more won't be the only one. We're going to probably do 2 more, if not even more than that. At least we're making bank. We're still over 600,000 too, but the next fill up will change that. So almost 100,000 credits on concrete just for these pillars. Look at that, we can see the pillars on the other side. They look very professional. Doesn't seem like we're working on it at all. Let's just keep working on the same one. I gotta park closer so we can reach that top piece. I guess the second top piece. All the way around. I can't do that. I'm going to turn it like this. Okay. I guess it needs to be fully extended right now. Oh, that's the wrong way. Like that. There we go. Can't make it work eventually. It's just very sloppy. Not like my crane work. It's much better. Come on, that one. There we go. Man, these sounds like we're in a James Bond movie. Most intense bridge building you've ever seen. Clear the area like this. Okay, that's not clear enough. There we go. Out this way. Nice. The stars really are insane in this game. No light pollution here whatsoever. Is this the one that we're supposed to be able to reach still? Yeah. It's the next one that we can't do. Adjust it. Oh wait, no, this is the one that we can't do, I think, because it looks like I can, but I think it's where I can't get the nozzle in there. Yeah. Alright, let's move on to the other pillar. Move it out of the way, and then we'll just do the cheat reset. Not gonna park very close this first time. It's gonna get very high with only half a truck. I assume the payment for this section of the job is so high too because of the rental of the concrete pumper truck. They'd expect you to have it for quite a long time, which is kind of nice. We're going to have it for a very short time since we'll have everything ready to go. We even fill up the concrete truck. It should be enough to just pour all 4 pieces on its own. Oh, we're low on fuel. Barely any concrete left in the truck, but it won't get the last little bit out, which is annoying. There we go, I think. There. Reset it because it's stuck in there again. Let's go get more concrete. And before we make the rental for the pump, we'll make sure this truck is topped up, ready to go. And I think I just said it, but one full load of this truck should be good enough to do 1 segment on each of those pillars. Now, if it's any more than 1 segment, we'll need more concrete. Can't imagine it is, but well, maybe actually they connect all the way together directly. If that's the case, then we're like halfway there. I'm kind of hoping there's. It doesn't do that. We'll see. Like it flattens out at the top or something. Now that I'm looking at it, it kind of is likely that it's gonna connect like a triangle, so lots more concrete pouring into, actually. Okay, I gotta go get fuel first. Luckily it's not far. We'll repair the vehicle over there as well. Fuel and repairs. Fuel first. It's much cheaper stuff, obviously. So it costs us only 840 bucks. This is gonna cost a bunch. Just do it fully. 12,000 gigs. Yeah, it's definitely gonna be good to mainly repair vehicles by having them sit in the garage. Oh, oops. Back at home. You know what? I'm gonna do that right now. I forgot about it. We need to put our flatbed crane into the hall. So let's do that. It's half repaired, half fuel, and it'll basically get it all done for free. I don't think I had to go to it to do that. I should not have gone to it. I actually have to be out of it to do it. There we go. Store. Yeah, 22 minutes and it'll be repaired. Nice. These are all stored already in the hall, and they're all repaired. So yeah, that's a huge money saver when I mean, 80% of maintenance right there for the concrete truck was like 12,000 bucks. It's quite a bit. Is the engine turned on? What's going on here? Hello? Oh, I'm in. The outriggers were out. It went into concrete bumping mode for some reason. Okay, a little too hot on that turn there. Just a little bit sensitive. Slowly. Slow and smooth. Slam the brakes. Perfect. Kind of moves you into place, you see there. It's a little forgiving. Definitely under 600k now. So much concrete. So now that now I'm looking at this and I wonder if materials is covered in that. Like that's a lot of profit otherwise, but otherwise it's not much profit. Let's see real quick. Oh cool, I can see all my revenue and stuff for the days. Very cool. Jobs, material costs. Well, so I'll directly see it here, 90,000 and 190,000 earned. But I think it's at 160,000 is going to be earned, so maybe they cover a portion of it. So let's see, 640,000 credits. Is that all profit? That just seems like too much. I mean, it is a lot of work. We're doing a lot of trips here, but it's probably going to be like $200,000 in concrete and 400,000 in profit, which is huge. And we also have to rent the pump truck. That's probably like $10,000 for the day or something. Let's try to use that expedited route here. Oh no, not that one. Well, I'm very glad we have a reset button. I was going to turn a little bit before and ramp off there and think I can't get stuck if I just jump it. See if that affects the maintenance, but that wasn't good. I mean, I'm still gonna do this. Let's see. Just get a little speed with it. There we go. Ooh. Yeah, it's fine. Is that a leak? That's the water. Okay. Look, the maintenance didn't even go down. That was a comical entry to that hole right there. Oh boy, that didn't sound good actually. Surprisingly perfect. Okay, it just locked itself right in there. Nice. So now we're stuck. Can I at least pour this pillar before we get unstuck? Yes. I don't know how that happened. It just glitched right in there. Let's reset. I can lift it up again. Oh my gosh, did it again. And I can't, what just happened? I reset the truck and it kicked me out instead. Okay. Is he gonna get unstuck? No, it's not. Reset. Let's try this again. Stop grabbing me like that. This pouring needs to be on too. There we go. We're way above it though. I perched pretty close to do something this low, which is why it's a little bit more annoying to figure out how to bend the arm the right way. I mean, I could just go like this, but I'm worried that thing's going to grab me again. So I'm going to try to drop it from very high up. There we go. Sometimes it doesn't let you do that, but it is now. To be fair, the outriggers and stuff are very small. This pump is, in general, very small compared to an actual pumper truck, but still versatile enough. I like having this. You have to rent a pumper a lot less. This should be good for most jobs. Just not building a massive bridge. This is like, I would think, an end game kind of job. I guess not. It is the second, not the second job we did, but the second campaign job. Well, the introductory campaign, then there's the tourist campaign. It's the second job in that. But really, it's the second main job of the story. Okay, we should be able to do one more on top of this. In terms of reach, I'm not sure about concrete though. Get really low. This thing is taking so much concrete. Empty. 64%. And then we're gonna need to hire the pump truck, so. That's good. If we fill this truck up, doing just the 40% left that needs, 36%. The pump, this truck should still have like 80% concrete at least. Which will be plenty for the pump truck. Yeah, it just depends on how many pillars we gotta build past this, how many segments. If we're connecting them like a T, then it's gonna be like 4 more at least on each side. Let's see. There's an option to buy the pump truck too. If we can afford it. It might be more than we have. It would be useful in the future. I mean, obviously with this pump on here, it's only going to be useful for the really big stuff. So that just might not be the best purchase right now. Especially because something like our excavator is a really small excavator. We're not far enough in here. It's not a mini X or anything, but it's the smallest full size. But we're paying for all this concrete, like this load, and at least 2 more. It's honestly might not be able to afford that. All milestones in the USA reached. Interesting. I just got an achievement for that. Let's check the actual milestone page. I forgot, on top of all the missions and stuff, there's other maps too. We have definitely not reached all the milestones. What are you talking about? So you have to do each thing more and more to get more of a discount. Concrete. We haven't reached all the concrete discounts. 12% discount. We're going to get another one. We get 900. And where is the... Not the progress. Oops. I want to go to a different page. Where is it? I thought it was on the milestone page. No. Maybe the company page. Upgrade levels. Yeah, here we are. Unless it's the size of the business, not related to level 10. Right, I can buy these for more money. Clients of the city become aware of your company. From now on, you can have 2 additional contracts. Purchase company premises. I already have these things. Skills. I think it is skill points in here. Oh, there we go. I was looking for this last time. Okay, so how many skill points? We have 3 skill points. Let's do something with it. Concrete spreads out more. That's nice. Crane speed. Fuel efficient, wear efficient. Don't care about that. Yeah, got all 3 good business sense right away, which seemed like the best idea, and that is great. It's 20% more on how much we earn, which is huge. Just walking faster. Bulk material. Daily routine of loading dump trucks. So dump truck increase, bucket increase. Those do seem like the best options, even though it doesn't help us right now. Maybe 1 point into this is nice. A little bit of a 10% more spread on the concrete. But I think I'm going to go ahead and get more bulk material and more bucket because our excavator is pretty small. Maybe a crane speed. 20% increase on crane speed. Let's at least get one of those. That doesn't seem as useful overall though. Saving trips. We're in the function mode. Increasing the bulk loading is so big because obviously the more we can hold, the less trips we need to do with dump trucks, and 1 trip could save literally like 5-10 minutes of driving. So 1 little skill point is quite a good. Oops, I looked over at my stream to make sure it was working and almost crashed it. Let's try to launch it off the side again here. Professionally though. You know, not into that concrete hole. Oh, that's too early. Oh yeah, that's professional. I was gonna say right there, but there's a giant rock in the way. Okay, maybe I have enough cut out for this. Right here, look, that looks like a nice ramp in here. Okay, the tree is a little stronger than anticipated. Okay, maybe we should do it how they intended. No, okay, I almost changed my mind, but no, let's go around. At least they built this truck pretty strong. See, I had fun watching you. See you, Viffy. Thanks for sticking around. Hope you have a good day. Okay, this is the last one we can reach, so we gotta be pretty close. Pouring on. And then we gotta rent that pump truck. Look at that. Right up there, nice and quick this time. Okay, we gotta watch out that we don't get it stuck in the railing. bends that way. Do I need to spin it around like this and bend it the other way here? There we go. I think that's been the problem sometimes. I have it like facing backwards. Come on. It's not going in there. There we go. Concrete viscosity upgrade won't help us for this mission since one spot already fills it all anyway. When we're doing big slabs though, that's helpful. Yeah, and we can't. We already know we can't reach that, so we're not going to try again. Let's get this thing out of the way now. Turn it around because we're going to need to be backed up to the pump. Do this pillar first right here. Just before that, we're going to take a quick break. I'm going to head to the washroom real quick. I appreciate you guys watching. I'll be back just momentarily. See you guys soon. Okay, I'm back everyone. Thanks for sticking around. Let's go ahead and leave this truck right here. We'll just go right into the vehicle shop. Vehicle dealer. Enter. And we're going to have it delivered since we're renting it. I don't mind not bringing it over when we're doing a rental. I mean, we'll see how much it costs, but I don't think we're going to buy this. There's other things that we need more, like huge excavators. Actually, I don't know how many excavators there really are that are big because a lot of them are paid DLC. But there are lots of them included too. Alright, let's go over to concrete bumps. There's 3 bumps. Scania. This is more expensive to rent, but it looks even bigger. It's the one time I'll use it because if there's ever a time I don't know if one of these would be big enough, it would be this mission. I'm sure they probably would be, but it's $400 more for a whole day. And again, this is the one job where I might need that. Okay, it's 3,900 instead. Nice, because we have that discount. If we're connecting those things truly like a T, we're gonna need the biggest pump we can get. At least we know this one for sure will be good enough. Okay, let's enter the truck and then fast travel it over. So we still got to pay for that movement, but consider it a delivery, so I don't have to drive over here. Fast travel. Hopefully it goes to the right side. Sure it will. This is the primary side. And it's going to be up at the top here. Look at this big thing. Those outriggers are a little bigger. So even the other concrete pumps had the same size of outriggers, which are those big the feet, stabilizing feet. That's why I thought those probably wouldn't be good enough to reach the very top. Hopefully this thing is huge. It's got the Mac front that's they use on the garbage trucks. And the cement trucks, like I guess everything. Alright, let's put it, I don't know where to put it because I really don't know how big it's going to be. The outriggers and how high this thing can reach. Let's just try it right here. Okay, let's put the base of it pretty close. Maybe like here. Yeah, now that is stabilized right there. Wow. Alright, let's try to open the hopper here. Hop out. Let's go reposition this truck over here. Our cement mixer. Scan ya. Air quality is so low. I think that can be turned down up. I think it really affects the performance, but let's see if we can do it. Alright. Can that be one thing I turn up with no problem? Oh yeah, it's no problem. It's not perfect, but way better. Let's turn on the chute. Okay, let's get our spotter, aka third person. Oh, we're good, lined up. I don't need that. Let's put the chute on. So we're not... Why can't I see the chute going on? What's going on? Chute on. We should see it on the end there. There we go. It just wasn't visually working. We gotta not put it on our own hopper. Oh. It goes away when we're up close. Can I pour into that one? Or... Don't tell me I gotta get the pump out. That'd be ridiculous. Let's just try. It's not wasting any concrete. If that's somehow working, that's great. I think I might have to use the tower to... I need to turn off. I have to use the pump to pump into this one. Let's see. Do the same controls, but just a much bigger machine here. Alright, this thing's serious. Look at the end piece even. Oh yeah, this is gonna have no problem. Still got way more to go. I could have parked a little bit further back, that's for sure. Just see how high this thing can reach. Full extension. Oh yeah, that'll do. That should. Whoa. Let's just absolutely destroy it now. And that nozzle is huge though. That wastes a lot of the height, that's for sure. And a bunch of back up again here. Lifting the main boom. It's gonna be kind of hard to reach something like this height, well, this close. I might have to back the truck up. Unless that works. I mean, obviously it's not perfect, but I gotta somehow get around that and then not pour on itself. There we go. Right, it's empty, obviously. So it's not pouring in. Why, when that chute is on, how do I move that chute? Can only rotate it. If I back up, it goes off. It's obviously not going anywhere. Okay. So I know what we have to do. That's just annoying. I guess we're gonna have to do it like this. That thing is so small compared to that. I need to turn the manual pouring on like this. It stays. Oh no, that's the wrong one. I exit, hopefully it keeps pouring. It is great. And now I can pour with this. And it's working, perfect. I know it's messy pouring it on itself basically, but it's too low. Or too close. Oh no, it's empty. Is it not working still? What's going on here? Why'd you stop? I don't got two people. You gotta stay on by yourself. So that stops every time. And it just unloads the hopper. How do I not do that? How would I keep this thing? Let me quickly Google if there's a way to keep it on while I get out. 1 second. Let's check if there's an automatic engine start. It wasn't very clear. There might be an automatic engine start in here. Okay. Is it traction placing cargo objects? No. No. Automatic switch off for the indicator, yes. No, so there's not an automatic engine start stop. Is that really what I gotta do every time? I just gotta pour a little bit and then get back in. That's ridiculous. I can't like mess with it here right now. Alright. That's inefficient. So there's like a certain amount in the pump in that truck and it's going to pump it all into here. But yeah, then it stops. Oh yeah, 36% with two running back and forth sessions. That is annoying. I thought I dealt with this before. I thought there was a way to fix this. I think if this was backed up to here, it wouldn't be a problem, but it won't let me do that either, so I've got to do it like this. I'm sure there's nothing. I'm going to keep on mode. turn off every time. Alright, let's just do it then. It'll take a while, but I mean, it's in the same position. I just have to come in here and hold the button down, pour it out. Look it up again. So I think I could look up a better search term. Did I maybe get something here? Okay, 1 second. So it seems like I was doing it right, just I don't know why the chute goes away. We'll try it again when we have to move it over. I might need a regular concrete truck to do it, not one of these ones with its own pump like this. That might just be the problem. If it is more economical to buy something like this, it's multi-purpose. So I can turn that pump on. Turn on this, and turn on this. It's ridiculous. Okay, one more and they'll be done, and then I'll try to adjust it to not do this method anymore. I'll try again. I could always just rent a regular cement mixer. It'd save time than doing all this crap. Of course, another higher, so let's try to adjust that concrete truck to do this correctly. I'm about to do that every single time. So why does it do that? Is this working? Maybe it's working. I just gotta see. I mean, obviously it doesn't look like it, but either way, this turns off. So it wouldn't even matter if it's working. Maybe if I switch the vehicle like this. Maybe it'll stay on. Nope, I can hear it turn off. And I didn't load anything in. You know what? I'm gonna get a different cement truck. This one right here. And we're gonna grab another truck. Might even buy it. We're gonna need to do this in the future. Let's see. Concrete mixers. This is maybe hold more too. We can get a bigger one. So one with the pump. Concrete mixer pumps. We have the Scania. So this holds. Can I have more information about this? Really? Showroom? Okay, it doesn't have any help with that. We have help here. F1. Oh, okay, I would like to have information on how much it holds, but maybe they all hold the same. But I imagine it doesn't. I imagine it holds less since it has another function, so just go ahead to the concrete mixers. We get a mixer trailer. Now this might actually be good. Oh, it's part of DLC, of course. I was gonna say because then we can get a semi truck to pull it, and we're gonna need that for other things. Does that hold more too? Let's just see what this says on the store page. It's the Libyard pack. I see. Does add a bunch of stuff. If I eventually need something from there, I will grab it. But for now, it looks like it doesn't add any new equipment. There's a couple of DLCs that add brand new stuff and new jobs. That's the stuff I might or am likely to get, not the ones that just add other brands of the same equipment. So yeah, that's not required there. Oops, sorry, I'm sorting by brand. It always does that. Concrete mixers. So is this one? Which one looks bigger? We already have a cat. We can get a Kenworth here. I don't have one, so it's just $135,000. We're just gonna purchase it. Honestly, we have so much money from this job, so I figure we're gonna have this problem in the future. And if we can haul more concrete, that'd be great. I was gonna say we won't really have a way of knowing how much more it's holding, if any, but we will. There's a Libyard. So there are based in Libyard vehicles. Oh wow, look at that. Can't see anything. But we will, because we'll be able to see the price of the concrete. So that one held like 16,000 something. 195 or something like that. So I bring this over to the highway. I'll have a look at where I'm going. I'm gonna turn that wheel so much. Okay, off the first exit. And to the right. Nice big Kenworth concrete truck. This one does not have a hopper at the back, so it's meant for what we need it for. Yeah, so pump to pump does not work out. Which kind of makes sense. It makes you have more vehicles. That one's good as a multi-purpose truck when we need it. Luckily, to get to the job site, we got to pass by the concrete plant, which is why I didn't fast travel to the site anyway. And we purchased this vehicle, so I'll drive it out of the shop. Blasting through town. Oh, really? That stopped me completely? Oh, just for a second. Interesting. Like slow-mo, but it just slowed me down. It didn't actually put the game into slow-mo, I don't think. Alright, let's turn here. Smooth jazz in here. Why are my lights not on? There we go. Let's see how much this holds. It could be the same amount. If it is, I'm not gonna be mad about it, but it'd be really nice if it held more. Much more worth it buying something like this. Grand reveal, 15.5, so it might actually be holding less. No, I think we got a higher concrete discount actually, so I think it's the same amount, just paying a little less for it. So I doubt it would hold less, it looks bigger. In a hurry, we're paying rental prices for that pump truck. It's only $3,900 a day though, so it's not anything serious. Just a little bit of a speed route over here. I go quick. I don't have to worry about getting stuck. Perfectly fine. Don't worry about that dump truck. I'm treating it like a rental, and it's not a rental. So yeah, the chutes are already longer, but then it's also got the chute extension. Makes it really long, which we're pouring on the ground, which is nice. Still, I imagine the pump truck will be the main concrete truck we use, since it's just so versatile with doing forms and stuff like that. Power this up. Okay, just jam it on there. Pour it up. Get out and keep pouring, please. Thank you. That's much better. Alright, now we can just fully do this together. Oh, we're not stuck doing it either way. Is that it? No, okay. Sorry, I got distracted. Out of the way. Yeah, we're going all the way up, alright. At least the truck, we don't have to reset the arm every single time we go get more concrete. It's a huge benefit. What are we doing here? There we go. Can't see how much concrete we have in the other truck. This shows full. We'll keep, once it runs out, we'll have a bit more in the pump. Should be able to do this full one and maybe some of the next level up. This is a massive jump. That's what we expected though. Let go of me. Why does it have me like that? Let go. Oh, come on. So that means I gotta do a full reset and lift up again. It's okay. quick anti-lift with the same controls I always do. Main boom up. Stuck on that. You gotta be kidding me. Like, how inconvenient is that? It's stuck on the other truck. So I gotta move it back and then move it forward and move it back again. I can go fill up this one. We're right here anyway. Sure. Oh boy. You know what? Let's just keep working on the same one. I can spin it around quicker. Okay, we just paid for the rental. It hit midnight clearly. It's nice that it's not a full day charge though. It only charges you what you used. So we didn't have that the whole day. Okay, now we're lined up. We just gotta go move that dump truck back with the other truck. Cement mixer. Jam it on there. Pouring from pretty high up, but it's working. I imagine we're going to run out of concrete on this pillar. Three segments. I can't remember what it was doing before. It's on truckload. I'll be able to fill it up. Alright, nice. Completed. Another one. Yep. Oh. Well, that's it. So it's not doing a full T completion. That's nice. I say they're moving in very slowly towards each other, so that will take a lot. You know what? We have more concrete, so we obviously have to move the truck back for this pillar. We'll at least start it. So we can reach this part without moving it back at all. And honestly, we might be able to reach the whole thing. This thing is such a huge truck. If we have to move, we have to move. So. But it's easier to do lower stuff from farther away, because this thing, just the way these work, it's when you're really close, it's hard to scrunch them up enough. Okay, that main boom is falling. There we go. Get back up. What's going on? Up? Please don't go down on me. There we go. Okay, we're empty here. So let's just keep it lined up. We gotta go get more concrete. Let's go. So cool seeing it being built like that. We did all that ourselves. Satisfying game, that's for sure. Seeing what you're building actually be built. Especially because it's going to stay afterwards, and we're going to use that bridge to drive around, I'm sure. We're officially done one of the pulls. That's great. We've been visiting this place 24 hours a day for like 3 days now. Ooh, we're gonna destroy their building. we're I was gonna say we went down quite a bit in terms of money. We bought so much concrete, but we also bought an entire concrete truck, so never mind. I'm glad this segment of the job is paying like $600,000. We'll see how much that's really filling up. You could tell by going to here. Milestones. There's 683, so after we do the next one, we will see where we're at. There's a building there. There definitely was, Reaper. Just had to test it out, make sure the building was strong, sturdy. Otherwise, if we do break it, then we have more work for us. Charge them $1 million to build a new building. I think we need to do a bit of a jump again. It worked quite well last time. Let's just hang on there, Kenworth. You'll be fine. Okay. And we're fine. As long as you go inside, you can't really see how much we're jumping. We're fine. I remember building this bridge. It was fun. It seems fun so far. I'm glad you enjoyed it too. It's a lot of work, that's for sure. I'm on the high scope, so the longest possible way of doing it. Backing up, the driving is so sensitive. Can't back it up nice and slow. There we go. I think we're all good there. Yes, we are. Let's start pouring. That's hot then. Nice, we're already lined up. We don't have to move at all. You can see, I don't know if you were here for it, Reaper, we have the pillars on the other side pretty high up. We did with our little concrete pump truck right there until we had to get this big one. If I remember correctly, by that point I never rented any equipment. I owned a lot. Yeah, I try not to rent too often, but I'm trying to save the money for buying things that are more versatile instead of like one-off machines like the pump. But also, we haven't got paid a ton from previous jobs. Like the boardwalk job was our first big paying job, and now this one. So I imagine after this job I'll be buying almost everything that I require because I'll have so much money. Come on, what's going on here? I'm pressing pour and the boom is going down. Pour. There we go. Yeah, and I just, for example, I needed a bigger cement truck now, so I just purchased it outright. So I think our days of renting are almost gone. I did rent this pump, so we'll see. So I don't think I have quite enough money to buy it right now. I mean, you could do other contracts to earn money, I guess. Haven't done many of those. Uh-oh. It's going to be locked in there or no? Oh, it's coming out. Nice. I can pour it with the nozzle way down in there. Let's try to get it up. Extend it more. I think I was biased, so I bought all the CAD equipment. Nice. I'm trying to buy the biggest of each one, but also I think most of the brands it's the same, even if they look a little bigger. It's really about what brand you want to drive. We're gonna have to move the mixer back, the pump back any second here. We might be able to get away with this one. No. All right, it's time to move it back. Dragging the nozzle across that trick. Nice. And we of course move that truck out of the way. I can't get out because the entrance is apparently blocked. I don't think so. Here we go. Truck back. Come on, buddy. Keep running. That should be plenty. Beautiful sunset, or sunrise, I can't remember. Maybe it's just night or day. I think it's a sunset. YouTube logged in here. There we go. First we're going to move the cement truck back. We have a little bit in the pump. There we go. Why is that main boom keep moving like that? Stop it. I think it's some stick drift. I don't know. I think the joystick is just drifting a little bit. We're gonna have to open that hopper up. Oops. Should be fine. Hopefully I don't have to open it and then move it back even more. Actually, I will have to go back in anyway because I didn't start pouring. Move it back just a little bit more too. There you go. That cement truck should have enough for the rest of this pillar. I'm hoping. Yeah, that joystick is drifting a little bit. That's okay. Probably up the dead zone on it a little bit here. Fix that before instead of just continuing to deal with it. Let's see. Right, the dead zone's not going to be here, right? No. It's going to be in... I think it's gameplay. Yeah, I need to change... I'd like to change that specific one, but... Let's just try to up it a little bit like that. Hopefully that's enough to deal with it. Nope, it just went down again. We're empty. Must have just stopped pouring. Yes, it did. Good. I was gonna say, it shouldn't be empty. Oh, it is empty. What? Okay, I thought we only did 2 pillars. Not even 2 full seconds. Interesting. The concrete guys are going to love us, so we're going to see exactly how much square meters of concrete we get in one load here. Because I'll look at the milestone thing before and after? I'm just curious. This job is probably going to get us to that discount. Driving the outside view, we don't do that often. So let's look. We're at 683. Load it. What are we at now? 683. Maybe we get the shade lead here. There we go. So 718 minus 683. 35 cubic meters is what we're getting every time. Not bad. Alright, let's go ahead and get out of here. Really see the pillars easily now. The columns. I assume when we do the paving of the deck too, we'll buy all of that equipment if we can, which will be huge. Any paving job from then on will just have a roller, a paver. And down we go. Nice. And then obviously if we buy all those and we get paid back for it just for these jobs, it's paid so much. And this truck was only $120,000 and just this concrete section of the job is like a $600,000 job. $700,000 something. What am I doing? Okay. Is this the last segment? I think it is, yeah. Unless we have to pour that last little one too, actually. Probably do. Okay, so one more. Oh, no, we don't. Okay. Let's just do the quick reset. Drive both trucks over there. Oh, we're still on level 10. I thought we hit level 10. We were so close the last time I looked, and then we had that, like, milestone notification. I guess not. So we need this load of concrete, which is full. We only use what was in the pump, I guess. Probably at least 2 more, like 3 loads of concrete total, maybe 4 to finish it off on the other side. Lots of concrete. It's heavy. It takes a while. That was full brakes for a good while there. Didn't lock up the wheels or anything, but slowing down very slowly. Do you want to turn left? Okay, he was turning left, but we made it. That's all I'm worried about. Coming up on the left side and they turn left. Okay, we get to enter our private highway. Come on. Get over that hill. The car's spawning way over there. Who's that? Oh, you know what? They're spawning on the bridge that isn't built. Interesting. They're driving across what will be the bridge. Very weird. They usually stop when I get closer, so no, they're not. There, they're down there. This thing could use some rear wheel steering. Like our pumper has. What I'm going to do is I'm going to set it up where hopefully it can do both sides. Set it up right in the middle. The boom on the inside. So we can reach extra far and then we'll fill it up that way. Since we have the whole highway anyway, everything's shut down. Might as well use it. Ooh, it smashed into that. Okay, now let's switch to the other truck over there. Bring this over. I'm going to fill up that last little bit of the truck while we pass by, just in case. I mean, either we have to come back the same amount of times and it wasted, 20 seconds, or we're going to have it perfectly enough and I'll be glad I did it. Save an entire trip. Nice and quick to do anyway. Excuse me. Just right through here. Oh, it didn't even hit him. Look at that. It was close. Totally didn't hit him though. Highway. Nice and quick. No, okay, that's too quick. Gotta use the brakes a little bit. Try to keep the momentum up so the hill isn't so slow. Now this highway was used before, but it's fully shut down just for this bridge project. I mean, I guess it makes sense overall for the project. It wouldn't need to shut down since the bridge is going over the highway, but not for this portion. I guess they just want to shut it down for the whole thing. care about our jobs. We're not slacking. Should open the hopper. We're out again. See if I can still start the pouring though without it. No. Well, I didn't mean to press H, but alright. Open the hopper. I gotta back it up a little more and turn it on. Guys sprinting back and forth. Or don't a construction company on your own. Lots of running around. As long as we're careful with the pump arm and don't get it stuck, we won't have to reset it for the rest of this pouring for both pillars. Should hopefully just be able to keep reaching them all from here and keep filling that truck up with concrete coming back. I think we'll have to do 2 more refill drives if we're lucky. Only. 1, 2. Come on. It's not going. There we go. It's a little bit picky sometimes. Side. There we go. Right, going nice and quick here. Nice and efficient. Oh, doesn't like displacement here. There you go. I think we're not going to have enough to fill this one is my estimate. We can get like 2 and a bit. 2 full pillars and like 75% maybe. Let's see. 85%? No, 90. Okay. We can make it nice. And then is that it? Is that the next one will pop on by itself? Not one more. Okay. I don't think we'll have enough to fill this up. So 1 full truck for each side. And then a little bit more. So yeah, 2 more refills. We'll definitely do it. In my calculations. I mean, unless there's more to pour after all these 4 are done. Very well. Probably will be. At some point. There we go. Yeah, there we go. We're out there. So full truck can do all the way up to here and 30%. So 2 trucks should be perfectly fine. So I think that's the last segment. Oh, go underneath. There we go. Looking good. We'll have to see this drive back and forth too many more times, I'm thinking. I know there's a lot of crane work to do as part of this job. So I'm guessing all the road segments are all precast, like the part that holds the road up, the deck. And we'll have to just put those in place, and they'll be on the site. So you know, we might have to go to the precast shop and actually buy them. I forgot there's a precast shop. I'm like, I know that wouldn't be at the building materials store, but so we might have to buy a transport truck and a large trailer this time, actually to own. Which well, obviously we knew we'd need at some point. That was the next thing I planned on doing because we're gonna have to move our excavator around next time we need that thing. I don't want just fast travel with it continuously. That's what I've been doing up to this point, since we don't have a trailer for it. But now we have some serious money, so... Well, right now we're actually pretty low on money, $380,000, but... it's because we've been paying for so much concrete in this truck. Once we're done this segment, we will have, like... What is it, like $700,000 payment just for this segment? It's like almost half the bridge budget. Hello? I think I'm not far enough. Oh, it was filling. And again, we'll have our final test to see if that large amount they're paying us includes the materials or not, which I'm thinking it will. So that's 700,000, like 690 or whatever it is. So 300,000 to 400,000 of that will be paying for the concrete, and the rest will be profit. But who knows, if they pay for the concrete separately, it's going to be like a $1 million payment just for this segment. I guess we'll see. Maybe not that much. I'll have to look at how much I spent on materials, since I spent like $120 on this truck. It'll be easy to find out since there's a finance tab. Almost hit the wall there. Kind of look at the city. Right, let's go back in. Yeah, it's not the best looking game in terms of truck or like the trucks itself or the driving physics, but in terms of the actual work and the machines, it's a lot of fun. It's great. It's just so relaxing. The hopper. Oh, I jammed it in there. Okay, it's fine. It works. Not a perfect angle, but it's good enough. There we go, that should be completed. The next segment will just go on its own. There we go. And yep, this is definitely big enough to reach everything from center. Nice. Would have been faster in total if I had started with this truck. Now I'm gonna put the pipe up and down the other one, but that's okay. I'm excited to see how big these segments are that we'll have to use a crane for, because I mean, like, the bridge obviously has to go all the way from there to there. It's massive. I'm 37% done it. I think I've got it stuck in there. Yeah, we have to reset, unfortunately. Which, oh no, is that going to jam against that truck again? Oh. Come on. Stupid game, sometimes. Get out. truck is decently far away, so it shouldn't be too hard to get this lined up here. Okay, we gotta bend it like this. 1 second. We gotta scrunch it up, but I gotta just watch that the main boom doesn't touch the wood. It just locks it right in there for some reason. Oh, it's gonna touch it. Oh, I'm not lined up at all. Okay, we're gonna have to drop it pretty far, I think. Oh my gosh, why does the main boom keep doing that? He's falling. Right, now we're gonna get out and this truck. My bad. H is right next to G, so just press them both at the same time. Oh my gosh. Monitor's closed because I reset it. I just did that again. I'm trying to rush and I'm forgetting steps. It's costing me more time. Jam it on there. So this truck and one more truck of concrete. All the pillars should be done. The columns. Whatever. Come on, there we go. So it should also fill this one just fine, and then the next one it probably won't fill much at all. Might even run out on this one, but I don't think so. No. Looks like it was going to lock us in there again, but it did not. Yeah, so it looks like there's 2 more segments to do, but this is actually the last one. Pretty sure, unless you can't tell with perspective. It does 2 at once, kind of. Hold on. Extend this way, there you go. I have to push the opposite way that it actually wanted to go because just how the controls are. Just a little bit confusing sometimes. Come on. Retract. There we go. Oh, come on. It's like so nice and lined up compared to usual. It wasn't working. There we go. Probably about to run out of concrete. Yeah, there we are. Got more of it done than I thought, though. Alright, let's go one more time. Ow, the shifter just, I'm gonna cut my finger, let's see. It didn't feel good, that's for sure. Pinched it. Don't put your fingers in the wheel like that. I don't usually do that. cut that guy off the last second. He almost won. As far as you don't get any XP for both filling like concrete up or for partial stage completion. Oh my gosh, sorry, but that was my fault. Well, it's always my fault, but that was really my fault. Just keep pushing him along, it's okay. Yeah, I've been needing 15 XP for the next level for a long time. I'm sure once we're done all the pillars, it will be a huge amount of XP, but it's weird it doesn't like break it up into smaller chunks. It's the longest we've had a rental machine, I think, too. Only rented things for short periods before. This is going to be almost a full day now with the pumper. So the longer we have it, the more worth it would have been to purchase it, but I just don't think we have the money for that. I don't remember what the actual price was. Maybe we would have. It's okay. Next, I think from now on we'll be able to buy almost all the equipment we need. Forget this payout here. Even that is a pretty big milestone for us. Still a very new company, so I kind of think to hit that so early. And we might not. Depends how expensive everything is. We're going to need a crane, obviously, next. I think that would be ideal to purchase because we're going to need it so often. But I think we're going to need a mobile crane really often, and that's not what we'll need here. We're going to need a tower crane. I'm sure there's plenty of jobs for tower cranes too, so. Got another milestone level for what though? That's what I'm confused about here. It's not the level. So what do I possibly? Sawmill prefabricated factory and steel trade produces custom components. Get a discount. Yeah, I only had one of those before. Don't fast travel much. Is it the renting of machines? Did we just hit a? I think, yeah, that's what that one was, at least. 34. Man, 200 building materials just for the first discount? That's crazy. It's cool to know how much we're going to need. But yeah, we must have just hit an hour requirement for cheaper rentals. That's what it was. Hopper is open this time. I can see that clearly. Finally finish this up here. This stage anyway. I'm pouring concrete all day. Let's get out of the way. And there's one more. That makes sense why it filled up more of that one than I thought it would. Like, wow, we're really gonna have so much concrete left over, but no. We will, but not so much. This will fill up this one, no problem. So I can do about 2.75 of these column sections per truck. So where can you see this? I should put our concrete pumper back into the shop. And refueled and repaired it pretty recently. So it doesn't really need repairs, but it's free. Look at that. 768,000, which is more than it said, so I think that confirms a theory. Or you know what? I think actually what's happening is that does include materials, but this is how much the job normally would pay, and it doesn't account for that 20% bonus we have with our skill points. So I think we're just getting paid. This includes materials, but we're getting paid this plus 20% since we have those skill points. So that would make sense. Because we definitely used, it paid us like 100 and something, 120,000 more than than it costs here, but I think we use more concrete than that. Let's just check. 7-day review. 65, 65, 90. Yeah, we use more concrete than 170,000. So that really helps. That 20% almost pays for all of the materials on its own, and the rest is all profits. That's awesome. Sorry, what was I gonna look for? Let's reset this machine. Gonna clear the marked area. What I'm gonna check though is what we need it for. If we can just return it right now. Sorry, I'm clicking around so much I get lost easy on the menus here. Jobs, and then we need to do some crane placement, bearing structure with the crane, crane work obviously with the crane, and road works. We don't need this kind of pump truck. Debrief. So let's return it. Nice. Let's hop out. Vehicle fleet. Put this concrete pump. Return to the truck. Let's put our concrete pump into our storage for repairing, and our concrete mixer as well. Let's just have everything in the storage. Now it's cleared. Except for me. Clear the marked area. Physically. Let's see what happens. It's gonna be crazy, I imagine. Let's see. Nope. Not that crazy. Just needs those prefabs. I wish they are here, I guess. Okay. It's good. We don't have to go buy them. They're just there. So, said mobile crane is the best way to do it. Let's check that, because I would like to buy one anyway. Even if we need a tower crane later on, I will just buy both, because I want to own both. Unless that costs like a stupid amount of money. Sorry, man, I gotta go. Jobs. Here. There we go. Oh, there's lots of different types of mobile cranes. There's small ones, big ones. Okay, so it recommends the mobile crane completely, not a tower crane. For that part, this part, it will want... Oh, really? Also, mobile crane the whole thing. Surprised I could reach. We will get the biggest one anyway. That's what I would have planned on doing. So I don't have to buy another one later on. Let's go ahead and get the cranes. The biggest mobile crane. That's a small one. So it's going to be this one. Purchase. It's only $4.90. Nice. I mean, it's a lot, but 5% discount. I guess we just got an achievement. All brands. We have one piece of equipment from each brand. Cool. Let's get in our new crane. This is huge. Very cool. Great steering. A little steering. Front and back. The middle ones don't, obviously. Don't need that to turn. Nice. What brand is this? Oh, it is Olivier, but... Oh, it is Olivier. So we already have a piece of equipment for that brand, so I'm not sure how this helped with our all brands achievement, but hey, whatever. Check the map, because I don't think the navigation will be the right one. Oh, it is. No, because we can't do that. We gotta... Well, the piece is here. It needs to go here. I think I should be parking on the highway, personally. That's what I'm going to try first. I mean, we're definitely going to be up, down on the highway for the entire bridge deck portion. We'll see. I can always go up there if we need to. Okay, yeah, why did I expect that thing to be turn well at all? Go slow. Come on, get yourself up the on-ramp. Come on. ripping now. Alright, let's slow down a little early. So I imagine, man, I'm surprised grain like this is going to be able to make this, but let's see. I'm just going to estimate that we need to be right here. But they don't estimate in real life, they're going to plan this out, so we'll see how this goes. Of course, turn those on. We need them. And now we're in the back seat. Uh-oh. Nothing is mapped. Oh, it is mapped. It's just up is up, not down is up, which is weird. Try to use this, but honestly, it's going to be difficult without depth perception. Like VR or real life is much different than without, because you're only looking through one angle. So I'll at least get it set up out there, but yeah, I'm gonna have to switch, and obviously I can't even see the things. You'd have spotters and everything like that. Okay, then the hook would be ready to go down, but I'm also gonna have to map that, I think. Let's see. Not photo mode, please. Yeah, I need to map something here. Mobile crane, here we go. Stick up. Stick down, really? It's like that already? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's just that. Okay, let's zoom out, please. I don't want to be zoomed out like this. This first. No, we need to do this right. Extend the boom over top of this. I mean, it's acting way lighter than it would be, but this is intense. Let's try to do it much more professionally. Extend the crane. We'll lift it straight up. And then just enough to clear that light. I wouldn't move it fully extended like this either, but let's lift it straight up. Rather have it higher than out further out like that. We're gonna have to extend the boom and lower the cable there to get some better clearance between the main boom. Oh, that's not gonna work actually. Okay, let's rotate the hook. That will work. I have to rotate it anyway. Okay, this thing does extend quite a bit. I think you need a crawler crane for this stuff though. In real life. Unless it's a styrofoam bridge girder. Come on, don't give that to me. Come on, it actually doesn't fit. Trying to do it better, but that better than it wants. I don't think it actually fits in there. I have to let it snap in like that, unfortunately. Okay. So the extender goes in very slowly. Don't want to put the hook down. At least I got that one, one skill point put into crane movement speed. I think it was like plus 20% or something. So Would be even a lot slower without that. Let's see if I can turn sharp enough here. I should be able to. All the wheels turning. Oh yeah, no problem. Where we go? We're gonna have to move back and forth with this. It'd be nice to do all this one side as much as possible first, but hopefully once you do the girder, then the next step you can just stay over there. There's a lot of crane work to do in total. That's definitely why I'm glad I purchased this. Even if I needed a tower crane as well, I would have purchased both. Just don't want that rental time to go crazy. We can afford it. This segment of the job only pays us $50,000. Actually, no, that's the crane work section. This pays us an additional $36,000 just for these two girders, which that's pretty good. That's just labor. Plus the 20%, like $50,000. That's like $50,000 off this crane essentially. But I mean, it was like $500,000 to buy. It'll make its money back for sure. I wonder if they'll make us go to the shop to do the precast purchasing. Obviously, it didn't for the girders, but maybe they will for the deck of the bridge. Pardon me. Okay, I meant to let the guy go, but I forgot how far the boom is sticking out. At least we're not going to the concrete shop again. I never want to go there again. I'll be there very soon, I'm sure. Be nice if I had a semi-truck version of the cement mixer. I know there was one part of the DLC, but it wasn't even really much longer. I'm sure it holds extra, but I don't think by much. I wonder if I should do it from here now. That wouldn't be realistic and maybe not possible based on the extension, but it probably would work. But I'm gonna go down there. One man building the bridge all on his own. It's very realistic. This will do. Extend it nice and quick over there. As quick as possible anyway, so just gonna wait for it really. To not lift it like this. Let's extend it. Let's get it over top of the girder so we can lift it straight up. There we go. Now let's lift the cable. Let's lift the main boom. So I should be doing this more gently, but the game is, you know, what decides that this thing should look like it weighs no weight at all. If it actually was heavy, it'd be easier to do gentle movements. We're gonna have to let it snap in again because From what I could see, this doesn't actually even fit. Yeah, the wind sounds are different because the camera's so high up. That's cool. Slower her down now. Just with the cable. Again, obviously I could fit it in better than that, but it still won't fit completely, so. Right now we got our 2 cable saddles. Which again, it's nice, I can just go right ahead and install these 2, but then I gotta drive all the way back over to do those ones, so it's annoying. Should buy a second crane and have it parked on that side. Hopefully the main crane work section though is just like, here's all the pieces and I can do all of one side and then all the other. These are little baby pieces. We can go a lot faster with this thing. Have it swing around in the air like that. Without depth perception, this is much harder. Can't truly see how far out it is from that point. Try. It's generous, so just take much skill. Again, this is pretty hard. Like, I can't really see how far the hook is from there and if it's behind or in front. Right now I can see it's behind because of the little blue circle, but I'm making an extension and put the hook down at the same time right now. That's what I'm doing. There we go. I mean, it's possible, obviously. It's just difficult. More since we gotta go closer to us now. Let's bring the extension in here before we lower it down. Let's turn it off to the side. Lower it down. There we go. Good enough for it. And we of course have to go all the way across the street. Back over we go. So maybe at a big company and you were in multiplayer, you could have 2 cranes. Someone else could be putting that one up. Slow. Hope everyone watching's having a good day so far. Appreciate you all joining. Oh, man. What game have I been playing that backspace is switch view? It's something. You know what? It might even be Flood Sim, even though I haven't played that in a long time. That's what I just pressed. But that's actually the recovery button, the reset button in this game. I thought about waiting for you. That's at least part of it. At least I thought about it. Try to press L to turn the lights on. Doesn't seem to be doing much. Oh, they're on. Not late enough to matter, I guess. Pick up speed again. .54% down the bridge. That's a pretty good milestone. That's halfway. Let's see how long these things take. If you're on your own and you're doing a high scope of work. The outrigger's out. It's going to move my view. There we go. Start the extension right away. I think it takes forever to go. Grab it without extending much, but I will keep holding the extender now, so I will need to have it out way more to reach the bridge. Let's rotate the load at the same time. Doing like 3 different movements at the same time, which is fun. That's why it's nice to have the dual joysticks if you can. Makes this game super fun. Okay. I'll just use all cable for this one, basically. Instead of lowering the extension, let's actually raise the boom to get this guy. We're gonna need it anyway. Lower the boom a little bit. Swing this thing over here like crazy. There we go. Oh wow, okay, that was quite a big step to be completed on its own. So now we have to place the special components, the bridge deck. And it's right here. I was going to say, where is it? So hopefully we can do as much as possible on one side before we go back to the other. Or I'd be real annoyed if I could keep moving this crane. I think I will fast travel it, honestly. And even then, I think I can only fast travel it one way. Which, I mean, that saves a lot of time, so I will do that. We're still going to have to drive it back over here. I see that's the problem with depth perception here. Let's try to do this. This is a big load. We can do it from in here. Nice and gentle. Probably wouldn't want it so low down on the line in real life. We're gonna want this all cable. Bring in the extension a little bit here. Raise the cable while we do that. There we go. Can't see how far out to go for that, but we'll just keep going out. Is it out or is it in? So, yeah, no, it's in. See, I'm past it already. As fun as it is, let's continue from the outside here. It's much easier. It's like I have a spotter. I'm being sloppy with it here. Not too aggressive. Also trying to be realistic where I don't hit that hole. It might not let me go through it, but oh, it actually doesn't. Okay. But I'm trying not to hit it anyway. So I'm having to use the cable extension mostly and not lowering the boom. And it's so easy to put it in there. Where it accepts it anyway. They have everything, even the railings installed already, but they don't have the road deck. I gotta pave it afterwards. You think they could just have it come pre-paved? Pre-paved. Do this one from here as well. This one's quite easy, obviously. Bring the extension in. Just trying to get it closer to me. There we go. Bringing the extension in now. Mouse while still holding it in here. Alright, reset. Driving mode. Go ahead and park it. I'll be on the beach over here. There's the dirt next to the water, not really the beach. Okay, just back right into that. So you get me not paying attention. 1 second. Oh, I see. It's not actually me. There is a boundary that shouldn't exist there. It's on a barge. That's cool. So this parking spot won't be really good for this first one, but it'll be good for the rest. Just testing if I was allowed to go back there. I don't know. So let's try to get closer here. This first one, we're going to have to let it snap on its own, really. Okay, well that works, even though it's not quite on ground. Oh, it doesn't work. Cool. I like that it doesn't work. Oh, that's not close enough. Do. Again, it's not going to be the best placement for this first one because of that pillar in the way. I should be able to do the rest of the road deck from here. Movements at once. You're going to put the boom out, up and out at the same time to keep it centered. And then left and in, actually, and up at the same time. Just make sure I'm not going to hit that mainstay with my boom. That's about as far as I can get there with my boom there. So let's rotate and bring it in more. Yeah, I knew it'd be good enough. Rotate. There we go. I'm gonna let it have that one. Oh. Let's get it out of the cables here. Could do all this from above it, I guess. Let's do that. We have the extension, we have the capability, so if it's going to put those little cables in after I put the deck down, then I'm going to get the boom trapped in there. But I don't do it like this. Go right over top. Just lift it real quick. If it lets me do it, I'll do it. I'll be extra precise with the rest of them to make up for the fact that we were not precise with the first one. And raise the boom more. I'm hitting the cable there. Oh, I'm like wondering why it's not going down. I'm pressing the extend. Okay, that's good enough. I'm gonna raise the boom even more and extend it even more so I'm not hitting the bridge anymore. It's got the extension for it, so let's use it. So the cable's so long, it takes so long to have the adjustments, like my inputs actually show up. I can actually have the cable move. There we go. Just extend it more, and it goes out. Raise it up, turn it. See, boom left, and now it's far away from the cable. Don't have to worry about that. Okay, I'll let it have that. I was trying to pull it in more, but it was kind of snagged on the other segment. Max extend. Then I'll have to lower the boom. Oh, it's got a whole nother extension, dang. Okay, let's lower the boom a little bit. It's far above that cable. The peripheral vision is so hard, or depth perception. Every time you turn the camera, see it looks like it's in a different spot. There we are. Go. We have two more and then we're on to the other side. Just do full extension now. And this thing can really reach up there. And not even need full extension if it's going to keep going like that. I guess we don't. Not for this segment. For the next one we might. This crane is very huge. Right there. Snagged underneath the bridge. Oops. There we go. I know whenever it's green I can press the button, but again I like to make it a little more realistic if I can. Not perfect, but a little better. Let's lower the boom down a little bit. We don't need it this high. It's far from hitting those cables now. The main cables, so technically I have more lifting power like this, and no, it doesn't matter. A big percentage of the completion go up every time we put a segment in. Much more than when we were building the columns. It's steady now. It's going up like 1% every time. Okay, so yeah, that is it for that. That is just a crazy reach this thing has. You know what? Let's take a second. I'm going to extend it fully. Actually, fully. Let's see where it stops. This thing is crazy. We won't need a crawler crane for anything. I think that's it. Okay. Does it have that further extension you can actually do? No, I don't think so. So it can almost reach to the other side. Well, it could if I put it down, it'll reach further. Yeah, that is pretty big. I just put it all the way up for a sec. We could work on some pretty tall buildings with this thing without needing a tower crane. Nice. Get a good view of the map here. Up on the hill where we started over there. That little town. I guess that's where the resort's going. There's nothing that way. Alright. Let's bring it in. You know, can we see our thing we built on the beach here? We can, I think. Right where the mouse is there. That was our last project. Alright, let's spend 1 million years bringing this in. You know what? Let's reset. I forgot we can just do that. And we'll fast travel over to the other side. Which again, we'll do that every time this time with the crane. Because we can't fast travel back. So we'll actually have to manually drive each time. I wonder if they think you were going to park on the bridge and do it. I didn't even think about that. Any possibility. Well, let's do it this time. We won't have to like park on the segments that we're installing, just this first one. Be easy, we'll have to keep the... We can keep it straight. Just use the extension cable. Nothing will be in our way. This is going to be way easier. Right up here. Nice and easy. And I know if I spun it around, I would be able to reach further, but for weight distribution, it's better to have it lifting over the front like this. Alright, I'm just going to be right back, and we will continue doing the crane work. I'll be back, everybody. Thanks for watching so far. Alright, I'm back, everybody. Thanks for waiting. Just fix my mic and we're good to go. Alright. And this should be quite a bit easier. Again, not probably the most realistic way to position ourselves, but it'll work just fine. We will have to use the extension in and out a lot, which that does take quite a bit of time because it's slow. But I won't have to do many complicated inputs. I'm trying to get around the pillar and around the cables and stuff like that. It's going to be really easy in terms of that. And just cable up and extension in. And then we'll have to obviously raise the boom. With less cable out too, we would have more lifting power in there, so it's a good way to do it. I mean, realistically, they use one of those machines meant for bridge spans that would go over it like this, but I don't think they would use a crane like this. Actually, gonna be in here, it's easier to keep it centered. Extending, boom down, and cable down all at the same time. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to go out here because I don't know how far to go out. I just can't tell from in there. You need both peripheral vision and or depth perception and a spotter. Over there, a little bit of boom up. There we go. Just keep it going. I mean, we could move the crane forward, but I'm not going to go in the new section until it's all connected. Unless I physically need to, but I don't think I will. I think I'll be able to extend all the way out, even to the last one. Oops. We have to do actually a lot less extension and retraction than I thought, because obviously we're only extending past the one we're done and then back one section basically. This one is really easy, just one up basically, just straight up. This one will have to extend quite a bit out. Go grab it and bring it back. Move it sideways, it got a little bit off center while we were doing it. Oh, I guess the crane is actually off center a little bit. Wasn't parked the best. Easy. A couple more. 74% of the entire bridge is done now. And that's getting pretty obvious now visually. They just gotta pave the deck after this. Oh, the shadow. I thought the water was going on the bridge deck down there. The barge was sinking or something. The easy one again, just straight up. Basically, a little bit retraction. Yeah, and the rest of them are like that too. Okay, we're at full extension, so it's okay. We can go boom down and get some more distance out of it. A little bit. Okay, not enough for that though. Let's do a retraction automatically this time, and now we'll drive on the bridge deck. We'll go to the very end, but At least the part here is stable. Stop here. So obviously it connecting will help some of the tension and strength. Almost done here. 2 more. Nice and quick because they're just straight up into place. Final piece, let's be careful with it. And retract, so bring it up in the center. So actually come through the gap. There we go. Well, yeah, careful with it, but careful enough. It's in. Let's reset. Right, we're not wrenching this. I was just thinking we would turn it, but we own this thing. And there we go. That's a much faster way of getting back and forth now. Obviously. It's done. Good idea. Look at that. 79%. Looking like a real bridge. Come on. Get out of the way. There we go. Work lights installed. 60,000. Right. So you had that extra bonus. Alright, let's hop out. Go to company, fleet, and return the crane to our storage. And it's going to be repaired in 23 minutes automatically. Which is great. And refuel and everything. So now we just need to pave. So we're going to buy everything we need to do that. Which is just a paver and a compactor, I believe. So enter. Sort by machine type. Asphalt pavers. What do we want to buy? Great, I thought they were all DLC. That's just those ones. Let's get the cat one. Yeah, we have 2 options here. And they're the same, basically. The same width. That one's got a nice close cab. I do like the cat more, but... Is it bigger? I don't think it's actually bigger. Okay, let's purchase. 299,000. Let's see, what gets us the cheaper purchasing? The next percentage. It's gotta be soon. The rental one's there. Where's the purchasing one? Maybe it's just keep buying them and buying more of them does that. Who knows? Well, we have that there. We'll have to buy the compactor. So let's purchase those both first. I only have one. Or that's by sorting by brand. Hold on. Asphalt compactor specifically. Let's get the nicest one we can get. This big cat one, I think. Looking by the rental prices, really, it's the bigger, the better, or the more expensive. Okay, so let's buy that. And see how much money we have left over, and see the reason I didn't fast travel the first thing. I want to know if I can afford to buy a, what's it called? A semi truck. So, what does one of these cost? 100 grand, 256, 175. Okay, that'll be easy when we need one. So let's try to buy a semi truck here. A service vehicle. Oh, just fuel trucks. Civil vehicles. Tractors, there we go. Oh, it's real cheap too. I think I want to get the Anthem, but let's see. I mean, do these actually have more power? No, it's the same price. It's whatever you want, really. Manskin, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna get the Mac Anthem. I like that. Let's purchase it. Cargo trailers. We want vehicle trailers. This will matter in terms of size. Let's get the biggest one we got. So we can just transport anything on that thing. Buy that too. Finally spending a bunch of our money. 4 new vehicles. Well, 3 vehicles and a trailer. Might be down to 240,000, but we got lots of assets now. And our vehicle haul, we're gonna have to change the colors on some things to make things match. A white truck now and a green trailer. Wow, what are these controls? It's huge. This is a big trailer, obviously, for what we need to pull right now, but I'm not gonna buy multiple vehicle trailers. Maybe I should. How much is the small trailer? Let's just see. So we can look more. We don't need to save that much money, I think. Like, we'll need this trailer eventually anyways. Trailer. Oh, it's so cheap. To buy a more appropriately sized one. But I want to try to load both these vehicles onto it, so maybe I do want this one for now. Where did our paver go? Okay, I'm not gonna worry about it right now. Oh, that's cool. See the other side of the shop, I can see it on the map. Just try to go up one of these things. Not try to go in the middle. Come on, dude. Okay, we can pick up some speed, so let's do that. Let's go. There we go. Can I tie it down or anything? Nope. I just reset myself. Okay. I'm on the wrong side of the shop for where the paper is. It's way over there. You know, I'm gonna hop in the truck and move it. It's way faster. That paver is slow. 100% secure and headlights on. Okay, that looks very nice and secure. It snapped into place, obviously went back a little bit. Figured they'd have a good way to secure vehicles onto the trailers in this game. Pretty essential part of it. Ooh, a lot of weight there. Oh, right, and the steering wheels on the trailer messing me up. Don't usually love those. It will help us get into tighter spots with this big thing. I'm gonna stay in it the whole time. What did that say? Secure and release. Did that extend now? Yes, it did. I don't need the construction view. Get up there. Oh, that's loud. Not quite on there. Oops. Just reset. Shot. It's wider than I thought. That's why. It's very helpful we got this wide trailer then. So good to use steering wheel for tracks like this. Okay, we're lined up now, much better. I'm also going to get a running start. Perfect. Yeah, we definitely needed this trailer actually, so I'm glad we did that. I guess you don't even have to fast travel to the concrete place of right. You can just fill up right from the machine. We're going to secure everything first. Let me put that up now. Is that secured? I don't see it. Tied down. Oh, it is tied down. The wheel turned pretty sharply because of the steering wheels on the trailer. Oh yeah, okay. Too sharply. That just ran into me with my own trailer. What we're going to do is we'll get this all over there and leave the paving for the next episode. And we'll be able to complete the bridge then, hopefully. I don't know how long the paving will take, but sure not more than a stream, that's for sure. Oops. Put a little too much faith in the steering axle there. Thought it would move over. It's nice to have our own semi-truck for sure now, where we can move our own excavator and everything, not just fast travel. Gotta remember that there won't be some big payout at the end of the job, because obviously they've been paying us each segment along the way. I'm sure we'll get some kind of good, let's see what the payout for this last section is. Wow. 537,000 just for the road construction. Okay, that's not bad at all. And with their bonus, it's gonna be like 700,000. More than pays for all of these things here. With the brakes. I know we just went in the complete, most inefficient route, but I was following the GPS this time. Oh, come on. And it did not steer me well. It's surprising. It bunches up when you hit the brakes more than ATS does. You just got a mod that helps ATS act like that, but I'm not used to it actually mattering. So although most of the physics aren't that good with driving in this game, that's at least one good thing. Check the map, I don't trust this thing. Wait, where are we? Why are we here? What is going on? I don't want to be up there. I want to be... Oh no, I do want to be on the bridge platform now. Yeah, I don't know how this happened to where I am now, but whatever. Let's follow the line. I know where I am now, yeah. Now it's telling me to turn around again. Why was it telling me to do that and then turn around? Okay. Just gonna drive there on my own. This is one of the worst GPSs. I'm also used to driving to the bottom portion, which is why kind of got lost. Okay, this thing is crazy. Left here, no, we'll be there. I should say, where does it lead me? Where did it lead me? That's at the bridge. It is the bridge. Okay. Alright, our paving equipment has arrived. That is great. That is a huge amount of progress. This stream, all the way from 8% to 80%, basically. Just the paving left. Look at all that. And that concrete pouring took a long time. But it's satisfying to see it completed like this. Appreciate everyone who's stuck around for the whole stream. There's been a few of you who are extremely consistent. I appreciate it. Every single one of you, I appreciate coming in to watch. Hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time.